zero index law is a peculiar one until we work out, oh, that's how it works. So let's have a look. If we go back to index law 2, you'll recall that index law number 2 is about when we've got a to the m divided by a to the n. And that can also be written as a to the m divided by a to the n. That comes out as a to the m minus n when we simplify it. That was index law 2. What if we got an example here and we look at 5 to the power 6 divided by 5 to the power 6. If we followed index law 2, that would be 5 to the 6 minus 6, and that would be 5 to the 0. And there we have our 0 index. Oh, well, another way of looking at 5 to the 6 divided by 5 to the 6 is perhaps like this. Anything divided by itself, whether it's in this form here or whether it's in this form here, anything divided by itself equals 1. So that means these two things are equal to each other. So that and that are equal. 5 to the 6 divided by 5 to the 6 equals 5 to the 0. 5 to the 6 divided by 5 to the 6 also equals 1. So that implies that 5 to the 0 equals 1. But we could do that with anything. We could change that 5 to the power 6 to an 8 to the power 6. Look, I'm changing it. And all I have to do is change the 5 to an 8, and we get 8 to the 0. Those would become 8s. But 8 to the 6 divided by 8 to the 6 is still 1, so I can't change the 1. So 8 to the power 0 also equals 1. We could try it with x. X to the power doesn't have to be 6. X to the power 2. X squared divided by x to the power 2 is x to the power 2 minus 2, which is x to the power 0. But something divided by itself equals 1, doesn't it? So that also equals 1. It equals that, and it equals that. So we've got x to the power 0 also equals 1. So anything to the power 0 equals 1. And that's what the law says. In formal setting out, a to the power 0 equals 1. So for any base at all to the power 0 equals 1. That's what it means. So as an example, well, we've got those up there, but even more complicated stuff like that, 2a, if it's all together in brackets, to the power 0, that equals 1. 10 to the power 0, that equals 1. You can check that one on your calculator. 25a squared b cubed c to the power 10. If you raise that to the power 0, it even equals 1. Okay, so anything grouped together where it's all raised to the power 0, whether it's simple like our a to the 1 over here, or it's very complicated. As long as it's all grouped together with brackets and it's raised to the power 0, the answer is 1.